Hare Krishna. Rahul Hare Krishna Prabhu. Madhuyama Dandot Hare Krishna. Ram Prabhu Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
You're doing well.
Yeah.
And Mataji, I hope Amma, you're doing well, I think.
Yeah, I'm doing well, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Actually,
Prabhuji, I have one problem. I think I somehow messed up the link which I shared with others. Can you please hold on for 2-3 minutes, Prabhuji? Meanwhile, you can talk to them. I'll just connect others into the call.
Okay.
Sorry, bro. Just messed it up.
I mean, we are actually doing with the initial sessions of Bigita, and luckily, what has happened is the Damodhar month started. This is called Kartik month, and the glories of Kartik are unlimited. And you know what is that? The glories of Kartik month, that's also called Damodar month, they're unlimited. Yesterday was the beginning of Kartik, and ever since I came to Krishna consciousness, I started going to Vrindavan. 5,000 temples of 5,000 temples, and Indians know Lakshmi, but the bhakti, goddess of devotion, is Radharani. Goddess of fortune is Lakshmi. And of course, Vedanta Samantika explains Lakshmi and Durga both are the expansions of Radharani. So this month is very, very auspicious. I mean, you all agree, I just recovered from Corona, COVID. Imagine if I died, people will say, no, okay, they'll think 1 day, 2 days, and they forget, right? So what will come with us is how much we have chanted the name of Krishna God, and how much we have rendered service to others, especially devotees. These are the two things. You all agree or not? So Rahul, do you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you. So that is a reality actually. So I'll just give a break for Bhagavad Gita today, and we will focus on the month of Damodhar. In 2 weeks to come, we are going to get Diwali, and Govardhan festival. Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. Diwali and Govardhan, they come side by side actually. The next day, one day or 2 days difference. Yeah. So because of Srila Prabhupada, practically Russians, Americans, Australians, Middle East people, and Europeans, they go to Vrindavan this whole 1 month. And literally Vrindavan is flooded. And because everyone is important, everyone is very interested in spiritual life. Everyone is interested in a spiritual life. And they do intense sadhana, spiritual practice. During, what is that, people chant sometimes every day 128 rounds. Some people 190 rounds, some people 64 rounds. And they walk around Govardhan for 21 kilometers every day. I used to do that too. Very, very spiritually rejuvenating experience. So today I will discuss Damodhar lila. Dama means rope, Udara means belly. So Krishna is bound by the ropes of love of Yashoda. I want to tell a nice story. And every day in temples, morning and evening, literally, Vrindavan temples are tens and thousands of people that are flooded just to come and offer ghee lamp to Krishna actually. So we will discuss today Damodhar lila and and he'll go forward from there. So let me offer a little prayer. Ajnanaatimirandasya jnananjana shulakaya chakshuranmilitam yena tasmai Sri Guruve namaha. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Shamate Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namani. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharana Nirviseshnyadi Paschati Dishatarani. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Pranityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sri Gaurabhakta. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Mukam Karati Vachalam Pungam Langayate Giram Yatkrupatam Mande Shri Gurandhanataranam Paramananda Madham Sri Chaitanya. Hare Krishna. So, what is that? So this Damodhar lila, Krishna, the word Krishna represents God. Crew, reservoir of pleasure, and Krishna means he will break the cycle of birth and death. And he gives you eternal happiness by giving you liberation and by giving you love of God. Liberation is an insignificant byproduct of love of God. So Nanda Maharaj alone had 900,000 cows. But Krishna would go and steal every day. If Nanda Maharaj had 900,000 cows, if every cow gives a glass of milk, these are not Kaliva cows. These cows give like liters and liters of milk, gallons and gallons of milk. How much milk a child can drink? Still Krishna would go and steal. So there is a devotee by name Bilamangal Thakur. He says this. Braje prasidam navanita choram choragra purusham namami. So can you imagine? Supreme Lord is a thief. He not only steals our heart, steals the butter, but he steals our hearts. Not only he steals our hearts, he steals anek jarmar jitapapa choram. Whatever the sinful activities we accumulated for millions and millions of births, he steals those sinful activities also. And he makes us qualified for a love of God. Can you please mute Lakshmi Vijay Mataji?
Sorry, Prabhuji.
No problem. So what is that? So, as I said, who will come with us? What will come with us? Just recovered from Corona, and if I died, people think for one day, and everyone will forget. That's it. So we all have to. You are serving your family, you are serving your colleagues, you are serving your office. Serve yourself. Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahatomayat. Accumulate bhakti, credits that will come with you, that will come with us. It's very important. Please. So you have a bank account 50 years later, that will be there, we won't be there. The only one good thing I did in my life, I started this. And I'm continuing with full confidence. So anyway, Srimad Bhagavatam, Trayacho Upanishadascha Sankhya Yogascha Sattvatai Upagiyamana Mahatmyam Hari Samanya Tatmajam. So this person who is glorified in Upanishads, Krishna Shabda, the word Krishna represents Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, the absolute truth. Satyam Param Dhimahi, first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam. But what he would do? He would come and so he comes in one day of Brahma, Sahasraga Paryantam Haryad Brahmana Vidu, Ratriga Sahasranam Teho Ratravidajana. So Krishna, the Krishna Sabda represents Satyam Param, Param Satyam, absolute truth. Dhimahi, portion of Gayatri Mantra. So when Krishna appeared, you know, so what he would do, Nanda Maharaj alone had 900,000 cows. But what he would do, he would go and steal. He would go and steal. Wow. And Mother Yashoda, he would complain, people would come and complain to her every day. And Yashoda would not believe. Why in the world we have 900,000 cows and 900,000 cows have unlimited milk, and why my son goes to somebody's home and steal? She couldn't believe it. You know, I want to tell this story today before we really go far for Damodhar lila. You know, and of course, if you walk in Govardhan Parikrama Marga, you know, actually, the past 2 days, I'm just thinking from yesterday. So yesterday I was thinking, one year I went to Vrindavan a little early, Govardhan. You know, if you're from America, you won't get sleep. So I couldn't sleep. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock midnight, 1 o'clock midnight, 2 o'clock midnight. There literally I saw 1 million people, 10 lakh people in a day. 3 days I saw probably 3 million people. Just they were coming to do Govardhan Parikrama. Wow. You know, father and mother, you know, the wife and husband, or father and daughter, father and son, or mother, father, son and daughter, they would do parikrama, just go around Govardhan. You know? So, wow. I was very inspired. So much bhakti, you know? I mean, because of Srila Prabhupada, these Americans and the Russians and the Europeans and the Australians and even Middle East people, they would come and do, you know, everyone is interested, you know, in a very purified state. If you in a safety pin you put in front of magnet, it is attracted. So if you are on Parikrama Marg, if you cross on your village, and then you see one board. What is that board? This I forgot his name suddenly. You know, the Baitak, Kumbandas Baitak. Means that's where Kumbandas used to live and do his bhajan. Very real story. And in Akal Vrindavan is a playground of Krishna. So Kumbandas Baitak, Kumbandas, for many people, they don't believe in God because they don't see. But Kumbandas would see Krishna. Krishna would deal with Kumbandas one-to-one. Wow. Amazing. You know? And how many people have dealt with Krishna? Krishna means akarshayati iti Krishna. Krishna anyway, he attracts you. And that's what Bilvamangalas Thakur writes. People are attracted to sinful activities. My Lord, you attract. Your attraction is more than sinful activities. And if you attract people like anything and they give up their sinful activities, therefore they are very attracted to your beauty. And that is how you save them from going to hell and you take them back to spiritual world. So anyway, Kumandas, Krishna made, if you have intense love for Krishna, you can say, God, trust me. You can see him tomorrow. The goal of life is to attain that love of God. The goal of life is to deal with him. The goal of life is to deal with him. Anyway, Kumandas, Krishna is such a very exalted state. Krishna would come to him. One day Kumandas was taking rest. And Krishna said, Kumandas, come. Kumandas woke up. My Lord, you came. Yes, Kumandas, chalo. That Gopi has kept butter and will go and eat. Kumandas said, my Lord, nobody keeps any butter for you. Real story. Nobody keeps any butter for you. You steal like anything. My Lord, if you want, I can give you a lot of butter. Krishna said, kya chor samajh rahe kya? Sorry, bhikari samajh rahe kya? I am not a beggar. My mother has unlimited butter. But you don't know the taste. Stealing. So, but my Lord, please let us not go. I'll give you butter. Krishna said, no. So anyway, they got up, they went. Kumandas deals with Krishna's friend. Kumandas is like, Krishna, this story is very recent, maybe 100-year-old. And that time, Krishna, if you are with Krishna, it's very interesting. Whichever Krishna you love, that Krishna will come. You love Krishna 7-year-old, he'll come 7-year-old. If you love Krishna as 5-year-old, he'll become 5-year-old. If you love Krishna as 12-year-old, he'll, of course, Krishna is always pre-youth. Anyway, Kumandas and Krishna, they went like this. So whenever Krishna would steal, he would distribute to monkeys. Because Ramchandra time, monkeys helped Ram. So when Krishna came as Ramchandra before, so the monkeys helped Ram. So Krishna was very grateful to the monkeys. So anyway, Krishna went to this Gopi's home with Kumandas. And the Gopi, she kept, this wooden butter pot. She kept in a rafter and hung it to a ceiling. Krishna said, Kumandas, I cannot reach. Bend. My Lord, this is too much, my Lord. So anyway, Kumandas bent, and Krishna climbed on his shoulders. And finally, Krishna reached the butter pot, and he started eating. My Lord, you love butter so much. And so Krishna was standing on his shoulders. So there is a problem. What's the problem? Krishna's dhoti was falling. Krishna said, Kumandas, my dhoti is falling. Help me. Kumandas said, my Lord, I cannot help you. Kumandas want to know what Krishna would do. I cannot help you. Kumandas, please help me. Dhoti is falling. And I'm eating with both the hands butter. Then Kumandas said, Kumandas wanted to test Krishna. My Lord, sorry. Krishna said, if you don't help, do you think I can't help myself? Two hands came from Krishna's waist. And they came and adjusted. Kumandas looked, he was shocked. Krishna displayed 4 hands. And with another 2 hands, he kept on eating butter. Wow. So Krishna was upset with Kumandas. You didn't help me. So they're friends, He climbed up to the roof. And he took the butter pot. After finishing it, he smashed on the ground. When he smashed on the ground, it made a lot of noise. The Gopi came. She couldn't believe her eyes. Kumandas. And Krishna took little butter and threw on his face. It touched, it was on Krishna's and Kumandas' face. Gopi said, everyone says you are a pure devotee and you came to my home to steal butter. Kumanda said, I did not come to steal. He came, he called me. Who? She looked at it like this. She couldn't find anybody. She couldn't see Krishna. Only Kumandas could see Krishna. You know? So she says, everyone tells you're a pure devotee, but you came to steal in my home. She became so angry. And she took a stick, started beating Kumandas. When she started beating Kumandas, Krishna started clapping. You think Krishna is a sadist? No. As she was beating, every time she was beating, Kumanda's happiness increased because Krishna was there. He was so happy. And Kumandas became, joyous. And she didn't understand. I'm beating and he's laughing. So because of Krishna's presence, Kumandas was experiencing unlimited joy. Later, Kumanda's wife became pregnant. And she gave birth to a baby boy. Imagine what name Kumandas gave. So he still remembered that bluish black Krishna, that boy manifesting four arms. So he named his son Chaturbhuj Das. Krishna, the servant of Krishna, who had four hands. So one day Krishna went to one gopi's home. So like one day Krishna, nowadays, everyone is closing the doors. Krishna thought. So one day Krishna was passing by and one gopi called him, Krishna, come here, Kanaya. Kana, come. Krishna went. I'll give you a little butter. Oh, really? She said, I'll give you butter not only to you, to your monkeys also. Really?
Participants. 82?
Haribol. So, what is that? Then all right, I want you to do little service. What service? Please bring that bucket here. Will you give me water? Krishna said, yeah. She said, yes. Krishna with great difficulty brought the bucket. Give me butter. She has no problem giving butter to Krishna, but Krishna will go away. And Krishna's beauty, Netrotsavam, it's a festival to the eyes. That is beauty, Krishna's beauty. See, Krishna is so beautiful. Barabida Nadvarabu Karnayo Karnikaram Bibritva Sakanakapisam Vaijayanti Chamalam Randran Vedradra Sudayoga Purunde Purundaranyam Sobadranam Parashad Gita Kruti. Srimad Bhagavatam explains the beauty of Krishna. What is Krishna's beauty? And so she said, I'll give you butter, but Krishna, I want you to dance. Krishna said, if I do this service, you said you'll give me butter. Are you sure you'll give me? She said, yeah, Krishna. She said, yes, but dance. Krishna said, I don't know how to dance. So no, if you dance, I'll give you butter. Krishna said, but are you sure? You will not lie, right? No, I'll not lie. Dance. And every word Krishna is talking is melting her heart. Krishna is so beautiful, like 5-6-year-old, and he was, Then Krishna started ta tai dancing, and she started laughing. Krishna said, don't laugh, I don't know how to dance. So actually, she can give butter, but she wants to talk to Krishna, but she doesn't know Krishna is sitting in her heart as Paramatma, super soul, and to make her happy, Krishna is actually pleasingly talking to her. Anirvachaniyam. Narada Bhakti Sutra. Anirvachaniyam prema surupam. Krishna loves us more than we love him. That is Krishna. So anyway, what happened? So one day one gopi complained to Krishna. Complained to Yashoda. Yashoda, your son is, when he comes, your Krishna and Balram, they are, even if we keep the butter pots in darkness, they have an effulgence. Wherever they go, they light up the whole room. They light up the whole room. And in that light, they find out where the butter pots are. and steal. And Yashoda, what is that? Out of immense affection for her son, Yashoda would not say anything. But anyway, let us, one day, what happened? Yashoda, on Deepavali day, she started churning the butter. Ladies should wake up in the morning. Not ladies, gents and ladies. Brahma Muhurta means 2 hours before sunrise. You should get up and do the household chores. And Yashoda, what she would do, she would get up in the morning. She has so much milk. And she would make it into yogurt. Yogurt means sometimes, you call it curd. But basically yogurt. And she was churning, the butter pot. She was churning like this, like fast. If you do morning like this, you don't need any exercise. Early morning that. And she was singing, she made into a song. And she's singing how Krishna, and then he was 7 days old, he killed Putana. How he killed her, Samancha Munchalamati Prabhashan Nishpinja Manakla Jiva Marmani. And what is that? Prasenagatre Charanam Jo Muhur. Sorry, Prasenagatre Kshipni Rodha. So Krishna punished Putana. Krishna was only 6 days. Prabhupada says God is God. So she was making a song how Krishna killed Trinavarta, Shagata, Surba, and how Krishna killed Putana, and she was churning, she was perspiring. Suddenly Krishna got up. Krishna came and said, Mommy, he wants, I'm hungry, indicated. So Yashoda stopped churning and she started breastfeeding. Acharyas explain Supreme Brahman, the Parabrahman Krishna, he doesn't take anything matter. But Yashoda's milk is actually liquid love. That's why Krishna drank Yashoda's milk. So when Krishna was drinking Yashoda's milk, so she was actually boiling Krishna out of 900,000 cows. Nanda Maharaj had 108 cows are Padmagandhi cows. They are very, very special cows. This milk is exclusively meant for Krishna only. So the milk, she put the milk on the stove and she was boiling the milk. Then what happened? The milk felt. Krishna is drinking his mother's milk, so he will not drink us. What is use of our life? So what Krishna did, what the milk did, milk started boiling, trying to jump into the fire. Yashoda said, this milk is meant for Krishna. The milk is overflowing. There won't be any milk. So immediately Krishna was drinking milk. She put Krishna down, and she went and went to take care of the situation. She reduced the flame and she brought the milk down. Krishna became angry. He became angry and he took a stone and pot. He smashed the butter pot. And the butter was there. He took it in his hands and he walked out. So in that, because he walked out, the footprints were filled with butter. And he went into a room and he started feeding butter to the monkeys. Yashoda came back. There was no Krishna. And butter pot was broken. She understood. This boy, what he did, he smashed the butter pot. And she followed the footprints. And she went to the room, which led her to the room where Krishna was feeding monkeys the butter. The monkey saw Yashoda and they ran away. So when they ran away, what happened? When Krishna saw monkeys running, he understood his mother. Krishna started running. When Krishna started running, then Yashoda started chasing Krishna. And all the gopis were watching. So, as long as Krishna was running, she couldn't catch him. Suddenly Krishna stopped and turned back. Where is my mother? Then she got him. There is a verse today we are going to sing. She ran faster than Krishna and caught him. She ran faster than Krishna and caught him. Who can run faster than Krishna? Can somebody mute, please? I request. I think Keshav Priya, please mute. Everyone, please mute. So anyway, what is that? She ran. I have to tell a story. What is the story? She ran faster than Krishna. Who can run faster than Krishna? When Krishna, in 11th Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, he showed universal form. Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravruddho lokan samahartamiham pravruddha. When he exhibited that universal form, it has no beginning, no end, so many faces. Kala Rupa. Arjuna said, who are you? I am thinking you're my friend. Who are you? Krishna said, time I am, Arjuna. In the form of time, I take everything from everybody. Krishna takes, in the form of time, he takes, the oceans dry up, mountains become powder, a cinema heroine has to become a grandmother. Everyone has to become a grandfather, grandmother. And everyone has to leave the body. The body has become, the body will merge back into the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether. That's the power of time. Anyway, I want to tell the story. So there was a demon by name Kalyabana. Kalyabana challenged Krishna. Kalyabana was actually a king, a barbaric king. And he went to Narad went to him. He said, I am very powerful. Is there anybody who can fight with me? Narad said, there is one person. Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead has descended into the material world in Yadu dynasty. He appeared. He is very powerful warrior. You can fight with him. So Kalyabana thought, oh really? So if you defeat him, you will become eternally famous, Kalyabana. Wow. So what Kalyabana did, he went and prayed to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva appeared and he asked for a boon. I should not be defeated by anybody, or I shouldn't be killed by anybody in the Yadu dynasty. Shiva said, granted. So Krishna knew this. Krishna appeared in Yadu dynasty. And Kalyavana went and challenged Krishna for war. So Krishna doesn't want to, bypass his devotees' boons. That will be a problem. So Krishna made a plan. All right, no problem. Krishna went. And Krishna, seeing Krishna's 200 form, not everyone can see that. Because he was a barbaric king, Krishna did not show him two-handed. He exhibited 400 of Krishna form and he came in front of him. And all the soldiers, they were stunned by the beauty of even 400 Krishna form. But out of envy, Kalyavana was not impressed. So without releasing one arrow, Krishna started walking. Kalyavana thought, everyone says you are a very powerful hero. You are not even fighting. So on the way moon goes behind the clouds, Krishna started walking between the soldiers of enemies. And nobody did anything. He was looking so beautiful. All the soldiers were looking at him. Suddenly Kalyavana realized, wow, he's not even fighting. He's walking. So let me catch him and defeat him. Then I'll become glorious. And Kalyavana started running behind Krishna. The distance between them is only 5-6 feet. But somehow Kalyavana is unable to reach Krishna. Immediately Kalyavana increased his speed. Distance is velocity. into time. So if you increase the speed, then the time is reduced. But Kalyavana was surprised, even though he's running faster, same distance. He ran faster, same distance. He ran faster, same distance. Why? So whenever Kalyavana is increasing the speed, Krishna has a time factor in his hands. So Krishna is altering the time. That's why the distance remains same. This Kalyavana couldn't understand. Krishna is not going faster. Krishna was visible. In other words, he did not know Krishna was leading him. Finally, Krishna entered a cave. And so in that, when immediately Kalyavana also ran, followed him. You're a coward, I'm asking you to fight, but you can't. Then Kalyavana saw somebody was sleeping. He thought it's Krishna. And he went and kicked him. And the person was Maharaj Muchkunda. Anybody sleeps too much, we call him Muchkunda. Some, not we. No, Maharaj Muchkunda was sleeping. Little change in story. Maharaj Muchkunda was actually a king. So the Devatas were harassed by demons. Tarakasur. Tarakasur obtained a boon from Lord Shiva that I should be killed only by Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva said, all right. And Tarakasur every day would worship Shiva. So there is no, Shiva will not kill him. And Tarakasur went and defeated Indra. And all the Devatas went to Brahma. What should we do? Brahma said, Tarakasur will worship Shiva only. Shiva will not kill him. But sun is the image of the father. So Tarakasur death is in the hands of Murugan, Kumaraswamy. But right now Lord Shiva is Sati ended her life. Lord Shiva is in Tapasya. But Sati took birth as Parvati. One day they'll be married and Kumaraswamy will be born. But until such time, someone has to fight with Tarakasur. So what they did, they called Maharaj Muchkunda. It's like, if you come from India to America, it's like, something higher. Likewise, those days, if you go to heavenly planets, it's like a very high position. So Maharaj Muchkunda was invited to fight, to take part in heavenly battle. So he fought with Tarakasur for so long time, day and night he fought. One day Devatas came and said, now Lord Shiva is married and his Kartikeyan, the Murugan was born, Kumaraswamy was born, and he grew up also, he's ready to fight. Anyways, the death, the Tarakasur death is in his hands. We are very grateful for your fighting all these years. We want to give you a boon. Maharaj Muchkunda said, I have not slept for so long. So please give me this boon. I want to sleep. If anybody disturbs my sleep, they should die. They should be reduced to ashes. And he came down. They said, granted, no problem. So he came down. When he came down, because of the time difference in heavenly planets and Earth, generations changed. He does not even know anybody he knew before. Great-grandchildren, yugas changed. Family surname was not there. Family name was not there. He felt lonely. That's what happens at the end. Everyone we knew, they will leave the world and we feel lonely. That's why we should become devotee. Day one. Then we don't feel lonely. So anyway, he felt lonely, but he was also sleepy. So he went and slept. Krishna knew this. Krishna led, and we are coming back to the story again. And Kalyavana kicked Maharaj Muchkunda, thinking it is Krishna. Maharaj Muchkunda got up, he looked at him, and Kalyavana was reduced to ashes. As soon as he died, Krishna immediately the cave was filled with light. And Krishna gave his form and plan. Krishna revealed, my Lord. Krishna, he got darshan of Krishna. So who can run faster than Krishna? Though he was very agile, very strong, the Kalyavana could not run faster than Krishna. He could not catch Krishna. But out of love for love, Yashoda could catch Krishna. So immediately when she caught him, he started crying. He started crying. And this kajal, the mascara, the musk, it's mixing with the ice and it's a beauty. So we'll sing Damodhar Ashtakam today. And she said, wow, what a beautiful child I have. But he has to become a king. And if he's crying for everything, it's not good. She threw the stick. But she wants to punish him. She wants to punish him. She said, Dadimanda Kadam Kando. Who broke the butter pot? Who broke the butter pot? I told her, this is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even if you sit in the caves of mountains and worship him, he will not come. Devatas look for him, will not come. His mother is controlling him. Wow. Navirinchina bhavo, Nasri Ranga Samsaya, Prasadam Lebire Gopi. That Krupa was not given to Lord Shiva, not Lord Brahma, not to Mother Lakshmi. But it was given to Yashoda. Why? Because she has that love. She has, who broke the butter pot? Dandoyam Parmishtita, the person who created the butter pot, mother, broke the pot. She said, wow. She said, you're a thief. Krishna said, I got this quality from my mother. I got this quality from my mother. Then Krishna said, I'll go to forest. He said, where you will go today is Deepavali. I'm very busy at home. To take care of, I have to give charity to Brahmins. I have to give it, I have to, cook so many things. I have to make sweets and I have to, so many people will come. You have to give them charity, cows as charity. She's Nandarani, she's actually queen of Vrindavan. She said, but this boy is telling he'll go to forest. So what she did, she wants to bind him. So she went inside and brought rope. She went inside and brought rope. She mentioned brought in rope. Krishna is only this much. And she brought this much rope. She bound it around the mortar and brought it around Krishna's waist, 2 inches short. She increased the rope. She brought bigger rope. She brought the entire rope from home. She tied it around and she brought it around Krishna's waist. 2 inches short. She called the neighbor, bring your rope. They tied together from the rope, from that rope also. Brought it around Krishna's waist, 2 inches short. She was smiling, what's happening? Hare Krishna. So she called all the gopis, she told them to bring the rope. She was determined. All the ropes were tied. And she brought it around Krishna's waist. 2 inches short. Acharyas explain, when things don't, 18 chapter Bhagavad Gita especially, for anything to happen, 5 things are needed. Please listen. America 10th leading cause of death is suicide. For anything where things don't happen the way you want, people end their lives. So sad. Ignorance actually. I don't want my worst enemy to do. For anything to happen, 5 things are needed. 1, the soul you desire. 2, adhishtanam, use your body. 3, engage your senses. Start working. 4, different types of endeavor. Means you want to go to America and develop, you have a desire. Then you have to use your body as a vehicle. And you make, use your senses and you make different types of endeavor. Will you come to America? No. The 5th one, Daivam Chaivatra Panchamam, Paramatma stamp should be there. 2 inches short. One is your endeavor, another is Krishna's sanction. So things are not happening means either your endeavor is not enough or Krishna's sanction is not there. You all have experience. Sometimes, you'll get the job done just like that and you'll get so much credit. Sometimes you work so hard that you'll not get the credit. You'll not get the result. Paramatma sanction is not there. What are the 2 inches? One is our endeavor, second is a Krishna sanction. So things are not happening. Krishna sanction is not there. Wait. No depression. Wait. So Yashoda brought all the rope from home. Failed. Next door, failed. Next door, rope. Finally she brought all the ropes. She tried. She was also determined. Why can't I bind my Krishna? So, but in that process, the flowers, Malati flowers were falling from her hair. And then she was sweating, perspiring. Krishna said, Ayo, my mother is my mother is working very hard. And okay, she wants to bind me, all right. No problem. Krishna said, yes, Paramatma sanction. So immediately what happened? The rope became big and she tied him. Prasadam lebire gopi, Kripaya sit swabandhane. Krishna said, all right, brother, you can bind me. And immediately the rope became enough. And she bound him. And now she's busy, festival. She went inside. And Krishna wanted to do some more mischief. What he did, I'm telling one more story now. Parents come to America. And if you're very rich, the children, if you're very rich, the children, they will not, if, for example, if you're from a third world country like India, you work very hard. You know very well, if you don't work hard, there is no future. But usually parents are very rich and don't bring up the children in a responsible way. Children pick up bad habits. And sometimes they're spoiled actually. Anyway, what happened? Kubera had 2 sons, Nalakova and Manikriva. Kubera is a treasurer of demigod, so much money. So if you have so much money, what happens? Women, people become womanizers. And alcoholism. They start breaking principles of dharma. So one day what happened, Narmani was passing by, these the children of Kubera, Manikriva and Nalagora, they were enjoying with women in the celestial planets, heavenly planets. And they were also intoxicated. So when they went, the ladies, when the Nardamuni saw the ladies saw Nardamuni, they immediately picked up their clothes in haste. But because of the richness, this Manikriva and Nalakura, they didn't care Nardamuni. Nardamuni became upset. And you people have no consciousness. Your consciousness is very low. I curse you to become a tree. I curse you to become a trees. Immediately they fell at the feet of Nardamuni. Sorry. Excuse us. Imagine standing as trees. In other words, somebody is an alcoholic and womanizer, next lifetime they'll become trees. Because, especially the cinema stars, they want to be nude all the time. Krishna says fine. Nature says fine. You don't want to wear clothes? Yeah, trees don't wear clothes. Become trees. Imagine 2-3 movies you act naked and you have to stand as a punishment as a tree for 200-300 years. Wow. Nature's laws are strict. People don't know this. Some, California, this redwood forest, there are some trees standing for past 5,000 years. Hare Krishna. This Sherman crane tree, 9,000 years. How many of us want to stand as a tree for 100 years? You cannot even move. There is no mobility. Human life is a life of responsibility. So anyway, Nardamuni said, all right, I cannot reverse the curse, but end of the Aparyuga, Supreme Lord will incarnate. He will descend into this world. And he will remove the curse. So Krishna knew this. Nardamuni sanctioned he gave the blessing. So time has come. So in the Nanta Maharaj courtyard, there are two Yamalarjuna trees, Arjuna trees. The Arjuna trees were standing there, Manigriva and Nalkora. So what he did, he pulled the motor and he started rolling, he started taking the motor and he brought the motor between these two trees, grinding motor. You know, in India, you grind the spices. Then, when he brought the grinding motor, the grinding motor was stuck between the two trees. Krishna pulled, and it pulled, made loud sound, and trees collapsed. And from that, two great personalities, because their curse ended now, and they could see Krishna eye to eye, the supreme absolute truth. They have attained the perfection of their eyes. And they offered prayers. My Lord, that day when Narad Muni cursed, we never thought it was a benediction. And nobody can see, Devatas cannot see you, Brahma cannot see you, Shiva cannot see you, no one can see you. We are fortunate that you are giving us your darshan. Thank you very much. And he offered prayers. They offered prayers, and Krishna blessed them, and they left. And suddenly, no rain, no wind, the trees collapsed, Nanda Maharaj came out. How it happened? Still nothing happened to Krishna. They said, the boys playing nearby said, it's Krishna who did it. But Krishna, nobody believed. Nanda Maharaj actually, he remembered Gargamuni's predictions. Your son is Supreme Lord. Is Narayan Saman. Narayan is his incarnation, his expansion. Your son is Supreme Lord. He comes in one day of Brahma. Gargamuni told him at the time of naming ceremony. So he untied his son. So people, Duryodhana also tried to bind Krishna. Duryodhana could not bind Krishna. So Duryodhana wanted to bribe Krishna. And Duryodhana wanted to bribe Krishna because Pandavas will listen to Krishna. Krishna did not even, so he invited Krishna for lunch, big feast. Krishna did not even go to his home. Krishna knows everything. Krishna went to the home of Vidura. Vidura, Krishna said, Vidura, I'm hungry, Vidura. My Lord, you came. My Lord, the lunch is not ready yet. Krishna said, I have to go for a meeting. Please, anything that is there, give to me. Krishna and Vidura gave him bananas. And in his ecstasy, he was not realizing what he was doing. He peeled the banana. He threw the banana and gave peel to Krishna. Bhava Grahi Janardhana. Krishna ate the peel. Srila Prabhupada, what Srila Prabhupada did, no one has ever done in the history of mankind. At the age of 70, he came to America. He spread Krishna consciousness all over the world without even compromising the basic principles. In 12 years, he created 108 temples. People who do not know Rama and Krishna, they gave up their bad habits and they became devotees. Prabhupada would say, in Krishna Radha Damodhar temple, where Prabhupada lived, every day one lady would come, old lady. She would come with bring a little, bhakti is very easy, sirs and ma'ams. She would bring a glass of water, Yamuna water. And she would say, my Lord, bhakti nahi, bhakti karne ke liye shakti nahi. I don't have bhakti, and to perform bhakti, I don't have shakti, energy. Please, she's a poor lady. I have only water. Prabhupada said Krishna would accept that water every day. Wow. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yame bhaktiya prayachati tadaham bhaktiyapahrutam asnami prayatatmana. What is bhakti? So simple. Offer one flower, one fruit, leaf or water to Krishna. Bhakti is easy. Just one flower. one more little water or one banana. Of course, Krishna is not waiting, but if you offer, he'll make progress. And sometimes we offer chappan voga, 56 items. So whatever is you, bhakti means hard to offer to Krishna. Anything you have, my Lord, take it. So you make progress. Everything is owned by him only. Like, you have children, you go to market, what is that, you buy a chocolate and you give your child was about to eat, and you're standing in front, Papa, tu khalo. Mommy, you eat. The child will put the chocolate in your mouth, you become blissful. Why you should be blissful? Money is yours, you went to market, you purchased the chocolate. Right? No. You love your children unconditionally. So what makes you happy? They understood and they want to reciprocate. The thought will bring tears in your eyes. Same thing with Krishna. Anyway, Krishna went to Vidra. Vidra told him, my lord, if you ask me, don't go. Duryodhana had some nefarious plans. Krishna said, don't worry. No one can do anything. So he went to Dhritarashtra and said, Dhritarashtra, kingdom is owned by Pandraju, King Pandu. Now his son is ready. Give him the kingdom. Or at least give half the kingdom. Or at least 5 villages. And they will worship you. Why war? Otherwise, Duryodhana didn't like it. Immediately Duryodhana clapped. And all the thousands of soldiers came to Krishna, arrest Krishna. Krishna said, no one can bind me. No one can bind me. I am bound only by Bhakti Sutra. I am bound by the ropes of love. I am not bound by ordinary. Immediately Krishna exhibited the universal form. Unlimited. It has no beginning, no end. All the universes are appearing in his body. Duryodhana could not bind, but Yashoda could bind. Why? Samadhasvanagatraya, Kabarasraja, what is that? Parasramam Drishtva, Kripyasa Sobandhane. Supreme Lord has to say yes to it. So you want to make progress, he should be pleased with your bhakti. Then only he'll give. So people worship, this picture in our temples. Either a small picture or actually a 3D model we keep. So there is a devotee by name Satyavrata Muni. He wrote a song called, in the month of Kartik we sing morning and evening. This is in Sanskrit, and this is in Sanskrit, and my request is you offer ghee lamp to Krishna every day. And this will give you unlimited eternal spiritual credits that will come with you. That is Damodhar. So now what we'll do, actually now we used to do this program, and wherever we do with your Bhakti Raksha, we would do this whole month, every day. And unfortunately, Corona times, we cannot go. So everything is online. So what we'll do is, what is that? Can you see this? Damodhar Ashtakam. So my request to you, I will sing, and you have to offer ghee lamp to Radha, Krishna, and that picture I showed. This picture. This is the picture. So we will sing, and we have decided with other Bhakti Rukshas. Every day 7:15, we will put you on the Zoom link, and you can offer online, to ghee lamp to Radha Gopi Janvallama, our deities, and to Radha Damodhar. Right? Huh? So I'll just sing, and and what is it? It is available on the internet. It's called Damodhar Ashtakam. Namamishwaram Sachi Tanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Goko Levrajamanam Yashodabiyolukala Paramrishamatyanta Todritya Gopya Ridantam Muhurnetra Yugmamrajantam Karamboja Yugmina Satankanetram Moswasakam Patri Rekanka Kanta Sita Grivam Damoda Ram Bhakti Badam Yete Drikshwalilabir Ananda Kunde Swagosham Nimajanta Makyapayantam Tadiye Sitagneshu Bhaktirjitatvam Puna Primatastam Satavriti Vande Vadandeva Mokshamna Moksham Vadimva Nachanyam Vrineham Vare Sadapiha Idante Vapurnada Gopala Balam Sada me manasya rashtam kimanye Idante mukambojam atyanta nile Vritam kuntale snigdha raktasya gopya Muschambitam bimba raktadaram me Manasya virashtam alam lakshalabhyay Namo Deva Damoda Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabodhoka Jalabdi Magnam Kripa Drishti Vrishtyati Dinam Batano Grahane Samamagnya Me Dakshi Drishtya Kuberatma Jaubada Mrutyaiva Yedva Tvayamachitau bhakti bhajau krutau cha Tatha prema bhakti swakam me prayacha Namokshe graham nesti damodareha Namaste studamne spuraditi damne Padeyodarayata visvasya damne Namo Radhikayai Tvadiya Priyayai Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tobhyam Namo Radhikayai Tvadiya Priyayai Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tobhyam Namamishwaram Sachi Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Goko Levrajamanam Yashodabiyoluka Ladhavamanam Paramrishamatyanta Todrupya Gopya Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Radha Gopi Janavallabha Radha Gopi Janavallabha Radhe Gauranita Jayo Gauranita Gauranita Jayo Gauranita Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Radha Bhagavan Ki Jai. So this is how we every day sing morning and evening, or at least one time evening, and offer ghee lamp with family. You will have unlimited credits. You know. So I actually know we asked on the Saturday Bhakti Riksha people to join so that they can also learn. Thank you for joining, devotees. Very grateful, and my request to you to please offer at least one time, if not two times, evening. Sing this. It's available in internet, Damodhar Ashtakam. And offer this is a Yashoda Damodhar. Right? So that's it. And every day in our temple, we offer at 7 o'clock Aarti and 7:15, we do Damodhar Ashtakam. I'll be there to do that. So you can offer also online. Or if you join, I'll offer on behalf of all of you so that you'll get benefit. Any question or comment? Otherwise, 7:15 you can also, 7 o'clock we'll start temple Facebook page, and I can also start this, and you can all online offer ghee lamp. Or if you all join, whoever will join, I'll join on your behalf. Even if you don't join, if you say, yeah, if you ask me to offer, I'll do it as your humble servant. Any question or comment? Huh? Anyone has any question or comment? How many of you will offer at least once a day? It's only 1 month.
We do, Prabhuji.
Who is that? Lakshmi Vijay. Yes, Sama, thank you.
I do, Prabhuji. We do, Prabhuji.
Who is that? Padmaja Mataji, Sama.
I'll answer. Prabhuji, do you have the Telugu version, Prabhuji? That's the Damodaras.
It is available in the internet. Bro.
Oh, internet. Okay.
Damodhar in Telugu, it's available in all the languages. Telugu also it's available.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji. We'll do it.
Anybody else? Any question or comment?
Prabhuji, morning specific time emaina unda, Prabhuji?
But there is no specific time. Morning, before, everything is online, right? You all working from online. Probably 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, before you take breakfast, you can offer. There is no. Or evening, 7 o'clock, before taking dinner, just offer.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. We'll do.
Anybody else? Any other question?
Prabhuji, I have one question. How can I will join online this Arati?
So, we decided yesterday, 6:30 Bhakti Riksha, we told them, I think we told 5 o'clock, 6:30, yeah. I will do, Facebook page, ISKCON Farmington Hills Facebook page, you can join. Or, what I will do, if you all agree, you can have the same Zoom link, and I'll take the computer, I'll go downstairs, yesterday I was telling, thank you everyone for your prayers, and I recovered, from Corona, and very grateful. Probably, if I'm early, I can sing, or somebody else will sing, and we'll sing Damodhar Ashtakam. You can listen, and you can offer online. Actually, people go to Vrindavan, practically every ISKCON temple, thousands. They just go, I used to stay in Mumbai. People just come because just after ghee lamp, to Damodhar Ji, and it's unlimited benefit. So because it's online, Corona, so you can join, and we'll send the link. I'll tell Harichakra Prabhu to send the link to everyone. And probably you can keep the same link. We can do it. Just join for 10 minutes.
That is a very good, Prabhuji. Please send a link to us.
Yeah. join at 7:15. 7 o'clock if you join Gaur Aarti, 7:15 you join, you can Damodhar Ashtakam. 10 minutes every day.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Any other question, comment? Otherwise, we'll end it. Ajay, Prabhu, anything you want to add? Anyone has any other question or comment? Otherwise, we'll end it. So today, what we will do at 7:15. 7 o'clock. I'll go down. And you can all those who want to join can join, and I'll offer the lab. I'll sing and we can offer that. Thank you very much.
Prabhuji, some of Insight students joined, Prabhuji. I think it was there. I messed up the link. So can I have some session maybe middle of the week? So sorry, I would like to really ask, sorry for messing up the link for the students actually. But
I don't know who joined.
yes, I think some of them dropped off or like that. But I'll just, I just want to update to the students who are there in the call. That's all. I'll send them a note.
Okay, we can have one call separately for them.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji.
So everyone, very, very grateful. Thank you. And my request to you, Bhakti, anything you do for the body will end with the body. But anything we do for the spirit, our spirit soul, that will come with us, especially Bhakti. So thank you very much and very, very grateful. And we do this every Sunday, 5, our time, 5 o'clock. We just started recently. We are doing only introductory sessions, and the first chapter of Gita is not started yet. We are still in the Huyama, and next week is why bad things happen to good people if after finishing Huyama. If you're interested, please continue. I think the majority are other Bhaktarikshas actually, and I see that in the Saturday Bhaktarikshas. So we'll end it here. Thank you very much. Dandavat Hare Krishna. So Harjaguru, can you send the link every day? Same link to all the Bhaktarikshas.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And join. 7 o'clock you send them. And
Okay, bro.
we together recite Damodhar Ashtakam, and they'll offer ghee lamp on behalf of everyone. People also can offer from their homes to Radha Gopijan Vallabh and Radha Damodhar.
Okay, Prabhuji.
I'm ending. Dandavat
Yeah,
Pranam.
thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.